Welcome back to Hot Take Sports episode 101. We start, technically we're on to our second episode of the second century. Is that how that works?
No, first of the new one.
First of
The century is 100.
Yep.
All right. First episode of the second. God, I hate this place. So we spent last week recapping the first 100 episodes, looking back at some good takes, some bad takes, some funny takes, some ironic takes, some really good takes, and just having some fun. But we're back with content, sports content. And we've got a lot of content. We've got the MLB trade deadline, the biggest contract in NBA history for like the fifth time this year, and whatever else comes up.
Let's face it. Yeah, the biggest NBA contract in history changes every single time a big player is signed.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it changes every offseason. It's changed multiple times just this offseason, I think.
Yeah.
Are we on your hotspot or my hotspot?
I don't mind.
Why is your phone over here? My phone's over there.
I don't know. It worked well.
Welcome to Hot Take Sports.
We're just going to roll it.
Innovation.
Isaac, how we doing today, kid?
Good.
Brady?
Oh, living the dream, getting some editing done. Looking forward to getting episode 100 out.
Yes, sir. I'm kind of sad. School starts next week and my internship ends this week, and I've had a lot of fun this summer.
Don't remind me.
Too late. Leo?
Doing good. Don't have school to worry about. Big W. But going on 12 and a half hours of sleep, so I'm here.
12 and a half hours of sleep is pretty good.
Been up since 5. Been up. Well, that literally just sums up my day. Been up for 12 and a half hours, so
there you go.
we're rolling.
We go. Clayton, if you can hear us.
I can. I'm just kind of admiring Brady's half a brain cell that we're on his hotspot and his phone's over with him and yours is still over here. So that was kind of funny.
Hey, man, it worked for episode 100, so that was not a great.
We're just going to roll it.
Yeah.
All right. Where do we want to start? Go back to the MLB
Right.
trade deadline. Do we want to talk about what? Did he say something?
He did, but I don't know what he said.
He never actually explained how he was.
I tried to, but I just let you roll with it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Go for it.
No, you're good. What? I was just gonna say it's the last week of my internship too. I'm starting to run out of stuff to do, so we'll figure it out.
There you go. Wrap up some projects.
My internship still kicking strong. We made 10 roster moves today.
Your internship also goes to what? September?
The end of September.
Yeah.
At least
They were like, "Hey, the lineup's gonna be out a little bit late today."
playoffs if they get there.
Do you realize how bad they are?
Okay, my bad. My bad. I forgot he works for a new team. My bad.
And even then, the
Suck.
playoffs are still end in September for AAA.
Oh, boy.
Oh. Well, anyways.
Yeah, but 10 roster moves. They were like, "It'll be out late." It was up 2:00, and I was like, "What do you mean? I only see one roster move." Got a text. Oh, we released like 9 people. I was like, "Hold on."
Wild.
Seems should we talk about the trade deadline first?
Go for it.
About our teams?
Start her up.
Yeah, let's hear your casual take. He claimed he was a casual in the party the other day, just for reference.
Leo, you want to start us off direct?
Yep. We got a relief pitcher from the A's. You're up.
Ta-da!
Right?
Oh,
It was pretty easy.
guys, look, our internet connection's unstable. What's
Oh.
new? We sold
Unstable.
as
Yeah,
expected.
hey, you took my thing.
Brady, just throw your phone closer.
He needs it. Oh,
He doesn't have anything important to look up anyway.
no, bro, just trying to bust my TV because he didn't skip his phone. He literally threw it, so it hit on the corner and goes boom, boom.
Hey, in theory, we'd be even then.
No, what you should have done is exactly this. Set it on the carpet and slide it over. Instead, this man overhand lobs it towards
it's
the
fine.
TV.
That
Yeah,
was
it's
bold.
fine because it's not yours.
I think it'd be really funny if it broke. I'd be upset, but it'd be really funny.
50,000 on my head. Disrespect.
So, anyways,
Yep.
the Cardinals sold ish. I mean, we kept our biggest ticket items, but we sold the guys we expected to get rid of for low level minor leaguers. Low level is in like double A, not like triple A, almost MLB talents, like double A, single A.
Holding it back for Flaherty was really good though.
Not if it means anything to me because prospects can go so haywire so fast. And most of them were pitchers, so God knows if any of them are actually going to end up in the MLB. And from what I've noticed, the Cardinals don't develop minor league players very well. We usually give them to other teams to develop them. So
Welcome to the club.
Just let me know.
Hilarious though, because the best prospects you got were infielders.
Like I said, just let me know.
Guess
You
we're
ship
really
them over.
screwed then, huh?
You ship them over. We'll run out of we'll have too many of them. Maybe we'll send them back. Who knows?
All right. So yeah, I mean, we got rid of Hicks. That was expected. We got rid of Montgomery. That was expected. We got rid of Flaherty. That was expected. But like some people thought we would get rid of Contreras, which that'd be super early, but whatever. Some people thought we would get rid of Goldschmidt and Arenado. Didn't get rid of them. Some people thought, oh, we got rid of Paul DeYoung too.
Yes.
That, which is fine with me.
Yeah, because you own the entire Blue Jays minor league system.
Because we made 3 trades with them in the last 2
Separate.
weeks before. Yeah,
Yeah.
3 separate trades.
Combine them.
There's too many player slots. They had to separate them into 3 different trades.
Well, it looks better if we make more trades.
Yeah. Oh,
And Tyler O'Neill. A lot of people thought he'd be gone too. So we'll see. As long as Lars Newbar's on the team, we're sitting pretty.
mhm.
A lot of people thought
That's
they'd be
exactly
wrong.
what I was gonna say.
Oh boy.
Well, no, we're supposed to be rooting for Lars Newbar to be in Cleveland. Remember?
Shut up. Give me something to cheer about.
I was gonna
I
say,
will.
Brady, they
Keep
can't
going.
let go of their most prized possession.
I mean, theoretically, Arenado and Goldschmidt are supposed to be the things you're cheering about. So
Too late.
I know.
Lars is a hero.
Lars is cult hero.
Yeah, you're bringing Shohei to St. Louis.
What?
Have we talked about the Zelarayan movie yet?
No.
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 Oh, okay, that'll be that podcast.
Yeah.
That'll be in this podcast.
Let's
Oh.
talk about it.
Talk about it later.
Um,
Talk about the Guardians. Somebody. There's 3 of you.
Just talk.
Go.
Just talk
I'll-
about how the MLS screwed us.
so I'll
And
let,
then
I'll let
lead
you
into
go
it.
first.
Okay.
That way you can be wrong first.
Okay.
Mr. Casual.
We
Yeah.
traded Savali away for a first baseman, which I did not like. Who else did we trade?
And Gene Segura.
Different trade.
Oh,
we also cut Gene Segura.
I know. That was the point.
We Pablo Sandoval him.
Yeah, but Pablo
Yeah.
Sandoval's way cooler than Gene Segura.
That's true.
True.
I thought that was the same trade. What trade was? Sorry, we'll get there.
No, that was the same trade.
No, it wasn't.
Husband of Tom Segura.
No, you're right.
Segura is my guy.
Not quite.
Then we traded Josh Bell away, which we got Singura and another infield prospect.
Just what you guys needed.
Yeah. Then we talked about Rosario before the trade deadline.
Yeah.
Got Syndergaard.
Yep.
That's pretty much it, right?
Yeah. Clayton, I'll let you go next.
I'm kind of with Isaac. I wasn't the biggest fan of trading for a first baseman, but we have him now, I guess. So it's whatever. We'll figure it out. Josh Naylor's hurt right now, so I kind of wish he was MLB ready, but oh well.
He's also hurt.
Yeah, I just wish we would have traded for. Oh, well, that shows you about how much I care about us trading for more infield prospects. So I wish we traded for a relief pitcher. I think that was our biggest need that we failed to address. So I'm a little disappointed in that, but we'll see. We'll see how the team goes. It's hard to be upset with the guards because we're the youngest team in baseball. So it's just kind of you take what you can get.
Youngest competitive team, at least.
I'm not sure really can be considered competitive after next week. So
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
which
You still got the Athletics beat. That was the point.
that's the Athletics and the Royals and the Tigers.
And we
Are
feel
you
the best
where,
boxing
where are
match
you
in
guys
the
at
MLB.
as far as age? in the
We'll talk
MLB?
about that.
Couldn't
after-
tell you.
after.
I know we fielded.
I know
what the
Joey
young-
Votto holds your age
Yeah.
up a little bit.
I don't know. There was
They have a lot of like 27-year-olds. So
we have a lot of 27-year-olds, 28-year-olds.
Okay.
Like
Not a lot
Friedel,
of-
not Friedel's 27. Jake Fraley, I think, is 28. or 29.
I feel like Steer's in that area too, right?
No, he's
25.
25.
He's like 25, 20.
Yeah.
He was considered.
All right, let's relax. 25 is close to 27. Let's.
Yeah. He's 25. Stevenson.
Okay, but it's not Ellie De La Cruz. He's not.
Ellie De La Cruz is 21. There's
Exactly.
That's the fine line.
McLean, I think, is 22 now. I don't know.
That's
pretty that
His
young.
birthday was the other day, so shout
Got
out to
it.
him. Matt McBang, legend.
Brady.
But
Tucker.
yeah, I don't know what our age. I know we fielded the youngest one in Reds franchise since like whatever year it was. On the other day when we didn't start Votto at first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. Finally, we got back in the winning column last night too, so that was good.
Our bullpen sucks.
So does ours. Other than
Yeah,
Diaz, I mean, hey,
struggling. Which I mean, that's part of why Clayton wish
That's all you
we
need.
traded for a relief pitcher.
just bring Karen check back up.
I
No.
would rather chop my nose off and never smell again.
Okay,
I was
He's
gonna say
pitching
dead,
well, Clayton.
but okay.
Somebody to just come up and shake up the bullpen. Somebody's got to do it. We can't keep rolling out Daniel Norris and Michael Kelly three
If-
times a week.
hey, man.
Brady,
Yeah, but the last thing we need is to be dragging around yet another boat anchor in that bullpen.
Half of them are boat anchors right now, and it doesn't matter. We're going for next
Well,
year. at
yeah,
this
and the
point.
biggest one is sitting in AAA.
Easy solution. Bring Andrew Miller back.
okay.
Obviously. Gosh. He
a
was
goat
so
for you
good in
guys.
Yeah,
2016.
we burned him out.
Oh, man.
We
They
ended-
shipped him to St.
we
Louis.
effectively ended his career, but he still got a bag from you guys.
Tell
They
me
did.
about it.
But yeah, like Isaac mentioned, we traded Savali to Tampa Bay. We got the second best first base prospect in all of baseball. He was number 37 overall in all of baseball. He's gonna bring a lot of power to our team next year because you're casual. Shut up.
Isaac doesn't seem to believe he's got the pop in him.
Well, he doesn't believe in anything.
Prospects are just so hard to predict in the MLB, man. Like, you really don't know until they get to the show.
Oh, I mean, I completely agree, but I mean, this is his third professional season, and this year's the first year he hasn't had an OPS above 1,000. And that's because he's been on the injured list since the start of July.
I was waiting for you to say something.
Can't relate.
Well said.
We just bring up every prospect.
He was like,
Well,
all,
I
all
was
my
just-
prospects work out. I don't know
Yeah,
what you guys
so
are talking about.
3 of them,
Yeah, I was gonna
all
say.
4 of them right now are working out very well. So
I mean,
You can- that's
Manzardo's
steer
got he's
real
got a
quick.
really good bat, so we're just gonna kind of wait and see. But he's supposed to be the starting first baseman next year, which means I think Naylor's gonna get relegated to DH more, keep him off his feet more, which would be good because his leg is still a problem. And now he's on the injured list for 6 weeks.
which one?
Naylor, Josh, the one that doesn't catch,
The older one.
the one that snapped his
I-
femur 2 years ago.
Okay.
I guess.
Well, I mean, which one? Him, Naylor. I mean,
Naylor.
really? There's
Sorry.
2 of them.
Usually one of them's Naylor and the other one's both. That's how it goes.
Okay. Remember that for next time.
Nope.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll try not to.
Then
Bo knows.
then we traded Josh Bell to Miami, which that was kind of get out of his contract for next year. I mean, like Zanino, he just really didn't pan out as a signing for us. Yeah, we got back a top infield shortstop prospect. Very interesting. He's been quoted as having character issues because he made a gun gesture at an umpire with his bat. But he was a first round pick years ago, so we'll just see what happens. He's still an A-ball, so we got a while.
You want me,
Hey,
you want
yo.
me to tell you
Yeah.
who's got character issues?
Johnny Manziel.
No.
Tim Anderson.
Yeah, and not J-Ramp. Dude, shout out to that right hook,
Bro,
dude.
Oh, my
I thought for
gosh.
sure you were going to say John Moran.
No. I almost,
thought about it.
I was going to say
Bro,
not,
Lil
not
Timmy.
J-Ram, but kind of mean right hook.
He's got me right hook.
That was
Since we're there, we might as well just talk about it, right?
yes.
Oh yeah.
Fight of the night. I mean,
Fight
Yep.
of the
We were
night.
watching
KO of
boxing.
the year.
imagine if UFC gives it to him. Like, knockout of the year. Jose Ramirez.
Be hilarious. Then bro, the next morning went full Antonio Brown on Twitter.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he
got
did.
he'll be in the meme Hall of Fame next
Yeah.
time around.
He got 6 games. J-Ram got 3.
Class
Class A got 1, all right?
Yeah, he was suspended for last
And then
night.
both managers, I heard, got 1 or one.
Yeah, both
one of their
managers and our
managers.
third base coach got one. Which
And
Francona, he said Class A.
Yeah.
Francona and Class A and their manager all served
Casual.
last night. Our third base coach is going to serve tonight.
Mhm.
And then Jerem and Tente are both appealed, so those are going to wait a little bit.
Matt, I got a proposal for you.
What is there to appeal? You guys got into a fist fight.
He started it.
Well,
Yeah, but it was
I'm not sure
really
who
cool.
started
Maybe
it,
they'll
but-
knock a game off for the KO.
TA is
Alright.
probably arguing for less games just because he didn't start it, according to himself.
Bro, he's the one who mounted J-Ram when he was still laying on the bag.
I'm aware.
Sponge.
Yeah, but not till J-Ram poked him in the face.
J-Ram's like-
That's why he dropped his gloves.
That was so funny.
Yeah, bro hit
Bro.
him with a finger wag, and then all hell broke loose.
I got a proposal for you.
So for our listeners at home, basically what happened is Jerram slid into second. Him and Anderson had words. Jerram poked him, and then Tim Anderson threw down his gloves like he was in the hood part of Chicago. He probably has to do that walking to and from the stadium every day. But and then they started throwing punches. People came in, and then J-Ram got off one good right hook that found the chin of Tim Anderson and knocked his butt down. Yeah, got him. I was an absolute animal on Twitter after that happened. I was very proud of myself.
Freaking dropped him.
Bro, then there was an obvious burner account with the name of Max Anderson that had 3 following and 0 followers. That was just going off. Goes, he didn't do anything. It was all Jose Ramirez. Tim Anderson didn't sit here. Or like, Tim,
Relax, buddy.
let it go. Take your L and move on.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
You just got knocked out on national television. How does it feel?
You're gonna pick a burner. Don't use your own last name, you idiot.
It wasn't him.
They're
That's what
following
you
Bleacher
think.
Report. I'm willing to bet it was him.
That's the most Brady Bame statement I've ever heard.
They were
Yep.
following.
I followed him, so he should too.
They were following ESPN, Bleacher Report, and the White Sox. Tim Anderson.
No. Anybody could make that account.
That said joined August 2023 with 0 followers.
Yes.
And 0 posts before that.
Yes. Anybody could have hopped on and said, let me get some clout real quick. And then you get a bunch
No.
of followers. And then you just switch it to your normal account. And all of a sudden it looks like you have a bunch of followers.
No.
All right. Do you have any more trades you want to talk about? Is there
No.
anything else worth talking about in the MLB? Anything exciting happen?
Not
No.
really. I mean,
Shohei Ohtani didn't get moved. That's about the extent of the
the
excitement.
The Angels haven't won a game since the trade deadline.
Bro's just bawling his eyes out on the bench every day, praying it'll be over soon.
Oh, that night he had a chance to win it and didn't come through. He was upset with it because I watched the game that night.
I don't care. They still suck.
Next.
Well, yeah, there's that. No, I'm excited for Manzardo next year. I think he'll be a really nice add to the lineup if he ever plays again this year.
If you ever plays again.
It's a neck issue, so hopefully that gets fixed.
A
No.
neck issue?
Yeah.
Great. We
Straight
traded for a
boom.
dude with a neck issue that hasn't played in the MLB yet.
What could go
Wonderful.
wrong?
Yeah. And the two other
Yeah,
big
good luck with that.
Yeah. the two
I'm
other
confident.
big things that happened will be Scherzer and
Verlander. Do they even count?
I mean, yeah. I mean, everybody thought the Mets were World Series bound, and they sold really hard.
Well, yeah, when you have 3 aces on your team and none of them can pitch consistently, what's gonna happen? I mean,
Yeah, that's fair. I said this on Double Bear Action, but I was like, I saw the main meme I saw was you ever seen the Joker movie where he snaps the pool cue in half and tells him to fight to the death?
no.
Well, he tells them
Sounds
we're having
cool, though.
tryouts, not fight to the death.
I just saw the meme, man. That's why I said I saw the meme.
Casual.
okay, whatever.
What casual couch?
Ooh, got him.
Yeah,
Thank you, Leo.
You're on the couch. Casual couch.
Ah,
What do you mean?
all right.
101 episodes
There's
in,
a
we're
quarter of
rebranding
a
to
brain
Casual
cell
Take Sports.
combined on that
Yep.
couch.
There's 0 on the TV.
What do you say?
He said there's 0 on the TV. Don't make fun
Oh,
of AI,
whatever.
dude.
You wish you had as much intimate baseball knowledge as me, Brady.
Intimate? Wait.
I'd say we just change up.
Next subject.
Lucas
You
Zelarayan.
define intimate.
Who? Pause. Who?
Lucas Zelarayan.
That's as good as he's gonna get.
Yeah.
What do you
Zelarayan.
guys? We're running out of time.
Son of a horse.
What?
We got 10 minutes. We're good.
All right.
We
so,
can definitely talk about the Lucas trade
Yeah.
So
or transfer. I don't
Well,
understand
yeah,
how this
the
works in
transfer.
soccer.
Where'd he go? You're gonna have to say the team about. I'm gonna say
Royal-
Columbus. Not you.
I don't have my phone on me. I don't know where he went.
Crew legend Lucas Zelarayan was transferred 2 weeks ago. Now
2
Or
weeks
last
ago
week?
now.
Last week.
Whenever we played Club America last
You went to
Monday.
the game.
I did go to the game
So yeah, last
Because I
Last
Monday.
didn't-
Monday.
an hour before we left.
Yeah, that was kind of very shocking news for the entire fan base, but it sucks to see him go. But now the big picture that we saw who he signed in his place, I'm excited, but it's definitely gonna hurt not seeing Lucas out there anymore, especially with Cucho.
Yeah, I mean they were just a fun dynamic duo. He was one of the best players in the MLS for sure.
Yes.
for a few years. Won us an MLS Cup. Won
Mhm.
MLS Cup MVP. I mean, he did it all in what 2.5 years with the team, or 3.5 years with the team, or
Yeah.
something like that. But his contract was up at the end of the year. There was a lot of expectations that he was going to leave.
Yeah, him and Cucho both at the end of the year.
Yeah, there was rumors everywhere.
It was up the end of the year too.
But he
Yes,
I
Yeah.
believe so, but he's already come out and said if Lucas leaves, so am I. So
we'll see.
I think they
Depends on what
signed
happens.
them both to the same length contract.
I
yeah.
don't know at all.
I didn't
for
expect
sure,
Cucho
and
to
I can't
stay
look it
in.
up. So
I didn't expect Cucho to stay in the MLS anyway. I mean,
Cujo's going to Saudi. Play with Lucas
no,
again.
he can
No.
easily.
No.
I think he can go back to the championship where he came from originally.
I wouldn't be surprised with anything at this point.
Yeah,
The worst part is the news that came out a few days afterwards. When they were trying to make a
that was the
deal,
worst part.
they were gonna. So Darlington Nagby, MLS has weird rules for like designated players and stuff like
Yeah.
that, which is usually just the best players on your team are designated players. They're usually from out of country or whatever.
Yeah,
But Darlington Nagby is considered a designated player for us. We were going to reduce his contract down to a normal contract so we could bring in another designated player. And we were going to bring in this guy who we brought in, Diego Rossi from Fenerbahce.
something like that.
That's what
Yeah.
we're going with.
Yeah.
From
Some
the-
Turkish league.
Yeah, from the
Yeah.
Turkish Super League. And we were going to bring him in
Along with Lucas
and keep
Cucho.
Lucas. And they were all going to play together. And we would have been insane. Our offense would have been, I mean, truly
Godly.
unstoppable.
It would have been us and Inter for the semifinal.
Is what it, I mean, that's what it would feel like.
Yeah,
But the league said, no, you can't do that.
yeah. Even though
We're Columbus and we're not even supposed to have a team anyways.
And the
So-
worst part about that all is they literally just let Inter Miami do that like a few weeks before so they could bring in Messi, Busquets, and Jordi Alba.
Yeah.
And then they were trying to get in Luis Suarez too. So it wouldn't have surprised me if that would have probably just been the boiling point over if they would have given them 4 designated player spots for those 4 players.
Yeah.
And then we couldn't even get 1 extra when they got 2 extra.
Yeah.
It's just,
Don,
Well, it wouldn't even be an extra though, because if Darlington Nagby gets dropped down, then we have an
yeah,
open
but then
spot.
it'd just be an open slot.
But Diego Rossi would come in instead.
Yeah.
They want, yeah.
That's
So
what
we wouldn't even
I
change
know, but even like
anything.
Inter Miami.
But like
though.
Miami's getting
Like,
to do whatever
then they
want.
would just be given
Because-
extra spots.
They need all the help they could get.
They don't because they have all the money in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true.
Don Garber can literally piss off. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard before in my life. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Like
Rosa.
I get that it's all about money. That's it. That's drives
Yeah.
sports, unfortunately, especially in soccer because there's no salary cap. Don Garber screwed our team out of probably rivaling Inter Miami, like Leo said, to win the conference. I think 100%. So piss off Don Garber. Yeah, I was so mad when I saw that rumor floating
God,
around
that
on
team
Twitter.
was good.
I'm not even convinced that Miami's going to make the playoffs. Honestly.
Well, now not only because they started so far back.
Yeah, they
know
literally
what I
in
mean?
last place right
They're
now.
gonna win the League Cup though.
Oh yeah, probably.
They're gonna win the
I was
League
so
Cup.
mad that Dallas blew that. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but it's crazy. They're definitely not gonna pass Cincinnati and Nashville. I think.
No.
But they could definitely get third, which will still get them home field advantage for a little bit.
Mhm.
But that's literally what I was about to say. I was like, bro, it's literally like rivaling Manfred and what's his nuts from the NFL for
Goodell.
Roger Goodell for being the worst league owner.
Rookie.
It's so bad.
Rookie.
It's atrocious.
Adam Silver's still the best, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
because he does nothing.
Actually,
Adam
no,
Silver
it's the
good?
hear me out.
He does.
It's the hockey guy because nobody knows his name, so he's doing a good job.
That's what I was just about to ask.
That's not a bad
I
call.
was just about to
Yeah.
be like, who is the hockey commissioner?
It's probably
He's been
hockey.
Gary Betterman. I think that's his name.
That sounds right. That sounds right.
That sounds
He's
hockey.
been there since like 1992 or something like that. And no Canadian team has won the cup during his tenure. So cha-ching, America.
That's great.
So it's definitely hockey,
NBA.
NBA.
Everyone else.
Everyone else.
MLS is at the bottom after that heartbreak.
Yeah.
The last
Yeah,
at the
fact.
bottom.
Fact.
But our offense is still going to be so good
Yeah,
with
dude,
Rossi.
Could you imagine? I think our 11, if we would have been able to keep Zelarayan and bring in Rossi, we probably would have been. You think we would have like stayed with a 3-5, 3-4-2-1 or whatever we're playing,
No,
or do you think we would
we
move
wouldn't
to like
have
a
changed.
4-3-3?
No, we wouldn't have changed.
you don't think so?
Who
No.
would Rossi have replaced?
Yaboa or
Yeah,
whoever's Farsi,
Yeah,
whoever's playing on the right side.
yeah.
true.
It would have just
Oh.
been that side, and he would have been more.
And Morera would move up onto the other wing and be the other wing back because we just brought in Yevon Shaverko and Rudy, what's his nuts from Montreal.
Yeah.
Do you think if they didn't
I don't
bring
know
in
his last name.
Shaverko,
I don't
Like
know.
that?
if they didn't bring in Shaverko, it would be different? I don't know.
It would be like Amundsen would be in there somewhere. Shaverko's there.
No, I mean-
Rudy Camacho's there.
If they
I'm
didn't
just
bring in-
I'm just going through everybody who play in the back.
No, I meant like if they
He's
didn't
talking
bring-
about like designated player spot.
yeah, like if they didn't bring him in,
No.
No, Shaverko's not good enough for that to matter.
Okay.
Oh, I have one thing. This is mostly for Matt and Leo, but honestly, this isn't the worst thing that could have happened, right? Because Nancy doesn't play with a 10.
Yeah, he doesn't play with a true
a
actual
true
number
10.
10.
Yeah.
So
Right.
it'll be interesting to see what they do. Well, my guess is they'll probably I think they should leave Matan there. Just leave Matan in the 10 or
We'll
put
see.
Rossi there or do whatever you want.
Bet.
I mean, do whatever, but I like Matan in the 10 because when he's been in the 10 and it was just him essentially creating the one game we went to, he looked really good in that whole week of international duty.
Yeah,
He dominated.
he did, but he needs to get reacclimated though because he looked bad in that Club America game. He looked lost out there. So we'll see. But that's why there's a huge conspiracy theory out there that the Crew intentionally lost their last Leagues Cup game when they made it to the knockout round because they want to take the time to be able to rest, recuperate, and actually practice with their new team. So
Which could make sense.
Well,
which could be. It sucks. I mean, I'd rather try to win the tournament.
you might
Inaugural
you might as
year,
well just keep
try and
winning
win
in the
it.
tournament and trying out new stuff there and putting out the team that you have now out there.
Exactly. But instead we started Evan Bush and he blew
Sucks.
the game.
Sucks. Yeah.
So,
I could have gone out there and done a better job.
Yeah. I mean, didn't do anything in the penalties. And then we blew our penalties. They were so bad. All of our offensive players made our pens and everybody else sucked.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey,
shoot.
the only team that blew penalties.
Yeah, we'll put that in the next section because we have
Yeah.
a minute and a half
Yeah.
left or so. Isaac, it is 6:00.
yeah.
So we're gonna take a break and we'll be back and we will be minus a person. So as you know, we are Hot Take Sports. So we enjoy sports in general. Brady, what was your favorite sporting event you've ever been to?
I would have to say probably the playoff game between the Guardians and the Yankees at the end of last season in the playoffs.
Oh, good one. Isaac?
Browns Bills.
Browns Bills. Leo?
God, my favorite one was this Crew home opener this year, being front row, witnessing the magic of Lucas Zelarayan.
Great time with the boys. Clayton?
One of my personal favorites from the last year was my dad and I went to Milwaukee to watch the Dodgers play the Brewers. Got a new stadium off the list, sat first row right field, sweet.
Nice. Home run ball?
Over me, I watched Freddie Freeman hit one directly over my head.
So
And
close.
Mookie Betts played catch right next to me, so that was kind of cool.
That's sweet.
Got on
That's
ESPN.
Right, you're on ESPN.
That is true.
We, as a group, went to a Timberwolves Cavaliers game in Cleveland earlier this year, so that was super fun. And you know what every single one of those events has in common?
What would that be, Matt?
We used code HTS at SeatGeek to get $20 off our purchase.
Exactly. There's nothing better than saving money and supporting your favorite content creators, being Hot Take Sports. Make sure to use code HTS next time you check out at SeatGeek. Tickets not only for sporting events, but concerts, comedy shows, really anything that requires tickets. Summer is coming. All of your favorite events are coming up this summer, so make sure to use code HTS at SeatGeek for $20 off of your first purchase.
All right, and we're back
Sure.
from our little hiatus. Isaacless. But the show must go on.
Just take it in. Hear that? Exactly.
That's horrible podcasting. That's right.
It's peaceful.
The problem is now the casual couch has no brain cells left.
Hey, it's got like half of one left.
Nope.
The fact that you just made the fact that you said Isaac Phil, the one with half the brain cells, wild.
I said you each have half.
No, he said there's no brain cells left.
Yeah, because we said there's one.
No, he said a quarter. He did.
He said there's none.
Well,
Now there isn't.
Earlier when I said you, he said there's a quarter of a brain cell.
Yeah, when it was you and
which means
Isaac.
you still got it wrong.
We thought this wasn't a bad
You
podcast.
said Isaac was the one with half a brain cell. But if it was only a quarter, you still got your
We'll
math.
put a poll on Twitter.
Of what?
So confusing.
This conversation.
All right, who wants to talk about the women's national team?
Trash. That was pretty
They
trash.
weren't great.
That run, look, man, that's what equal pay gets you that, I guess. When you start getting paid the same as the men's team, they start performing the same, I guess.
No, our men's team performed pretty much the way they were supposed to. Our women's team severely
Yeah,
underperformed.
our women's team did exactly what our men's team did.
They just had no.
Made it to the knockout stage and lost. Not as dramatically though, but
I was.
I don't know. The women's game was pretty dramatic. They go to Pens.
that's what I meant. Like the men's losing, didn't the
I already go to bed and I was like,
Oh yeah,
I'll bet on the women's national game. And I looked at it, I was like, maybe I'll bet on Sweden. And then I was like, oh wait, no, this is women's. We're supposed to be good.
Yeah, we're supposed to be first in the world. They're supposed to be third.
yeah.
I woke up, I was like, dang it.
I
No
woke
wonder
up-
we lost. It's because Brady bet on it.
No, I did end up betting on it.
Oh, dang it. That was
I
perfect.
know
That's
what
why
we
I thought I
lost
was sad.
because we can't take pens
Oh,
or hit the frame.
Hey man,
Bro.
Let alone just put it on frame.
Yeah,
You know what we did?
should
We
make a
literally put
single
one
save.
on frame and two not even on frame, miles wide.
I bet on Jake Paul and he won.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thanks to Clayton.
you're welcome.
Okay.
By the way, you're welcome.
Oh, I remind you, I was gonna text you about the
Brady,
MMA
is your
card.
phone by the?
Better this time.
Thank you. But Brady texted me on Saturday and was like, "Has Nate Diaz ever been knocked out?" And I was like, "He's only really been knocked out one time, and that was like 10 years ago."
Hmm.
So, yeah, Brady, how much did you win?
Bet 5, 125. So
That's a W.
Perfect,
Should have bet 20.
easy
Good
money.
day. Yeah. It's a
I
good day
did,
at the
I
office.
did bet what I had in my account already.
Should have sold.
What'd you say?
You should have just like sold all your material possessions and put that money on Jake Paul.
Oh yeah, I was gonna read you guys my parlay.
Yeah. Now, if you want to talk about someone
We'll
with
get
no
there.
brain cells, Nate Diaz, right there.
Ye-
My lord.
Yeah.
It's just cheap boxing. You just like headbutt Jake Paul and then throw an uppercut or
Did he put him in
something.
the guillotine?
He did.
He's like, yeah, I already got one up on him, but I'm glad. I'm happy to take it to the UFC. I'm like,
He
good
said he put him in a
lord.
guillotine once and a chokehold once.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute.
I was gonna
Wrong
say he
sport.
literally shot for a takedown too. Like, bro was wilding in there.
Bro was
The
confused.
first 3 rounds, he was just like, I want to do this, but I can't do this. So I'm just going to stand here and let him hit me.
I didn't watch the fight, but I was like keeping track of like on ESPN because like they do like the round by round analysis. And I clicked on it and it said round 10. Started to look like Diaz won. Diaz had a good round. I was like,
He did come back. He had a few in a row.
Yeah.
I'd say.
I was like, the first
7, 8,
one,
9,
St. Paul one.
7 through 10 looked all right for Diaz, pretty much. It's like he's like,
Just-
oh, this is how you box. Oh,
dominated though.
I was starting to worry like that the type of decision was gonna bite me in the butt since I bet
Yeah.
unanimous.
God, the amount of people on
Easy.
Instagram were like, dude, Diaz won that by a mile. I'm like, did you guys see the first 6 rounds? It wasn't even close the first 6 rounds. It was just
And only one person got knocked down.
That's how
Exactly.
Nate Diaz is, though. He's a terrible starter. It takes him 3/4 of the fight to get going, and we literally saw that personified.
It was just all of Diaz's army fighting for him,
basically.
Second half boxer.
basically.
Yep.
Yeah.
Second wind boxer.
I know we kind of blew past it because there's not much we're talking about.
Yeah.
But shout out to Alyssa Nair for making her pen.
2 people made our
But she's a goalie.
Oh,
oh
Yeah.
my god, we made
She's
it.
the first U.S. women's goalie to ever make a PK in the Women's World Cup knockout round.
Oh.
And she was
You know
our
who couldn't?
sixth taker.
You know who couldn't make one?
Goalie was sixth.
You know who couldn't make one?
Sophia Smith, Megan Rapinoe, and
The big one's Rapino.
yeah, she
Who,
she didn't look good at all when she came in. That
she should have
tournament.
retired a year
I have a
ago.
question.
Yeah, her and Sue should have just gone out together.
Did Alex
Yeah.
Morgan not take a pen, or was she just not?
No, she was subbed off. She was subbed off for Megan Rapino.
Yep.
When we should have subbed off, what was her name?
Who was
Lindsay Smith or whoever. Who was number 11? Who
I
took
don't
the pen and
remember.
missed the second pen?
Sophia Smith was the one who was fifth.
Yeah. Sophia Smith should have been subbed off.
I
And
don't know about
Rapino
that.
should yeah.
You sub off
Sophia
Alex
Smith was our
Morgan?
most dangerous player, though.
Yeah,
Because
but I'm
she's
talking
not
like
as young as she
for
once
pens.
was.
For pens. I texted you
Rapino.
that we should have put the experience on instead of just leaving the youth out there.
Yeah.
He's never been in that moment before.
Rodman made hers though.
At least
That's
Megan
Dennis
Rapinoe
Rodman
retired.
blood in there.
At least Megan
Yeah.
Rapinoe-
Trinity, I might get a Trinity Rodman
Something
jersey
going
just
in his
because.
veins.
Cheese whiz.
I mean,
Sorry.
maybe.
Sorry, then game. My bad.
But yeah, it was bad.
Sorry.
Wilson Air had a heck of a save too.
Yeah.
She went a full extension into a corner, and
Hurt
they
a
didn't
little
make
bit.
Swedish goalie make any saves.
Yeah. Now the final. Did you see the final one where she saved it and it went back over across the line after her save?
Yeah,
I saw that.
I stood there and I was just like waiting. I was like,
"Ooh,
is it a
that's
goal?
pain." Yeah.
Is it not?
It was literally this
Oh, you
far
watched
away
it?
from being not a
Yeah, I watched the game.
I thought the game was like 3 a.m.
It was at
5 a.m. He went to bed at like 2 o'clock, woke up at 5, watched it, then went back to bed. Psycho.
Yeah,
I
it
thought
wasn't
about
worth it.
I
either,
thought
'cause,
about
like,
doing it, but I'm like, nah, I'll probably lose. Is that my luck? I'll wake up for that and they'll probably just get blown out and they'll just be sitting there like, this is what I woke up for.
Yeah, basically. The sad part is that's probably the best they played in the tournament too.
Yeah.
They just couldn't finish.
Yeah. Sweden's like that, man.
What are the final scores?
Oh, for sure.
0-0.
Zeros.
Uh,
Yeah, nobody scored.
Tell you what, shout out to the Swedish goalie. Oh my lord.
She's still.
We should have
Yeah.
we should have scored at least 3 times. And we had like 9+ shots on target that were pretty decent, I thought.
Few of them, yeah, for
The
sure.
one volley, who was it? I think Haran caught it and it was sweeping to the far corner, and the keeper just reacted and just hit it just wide. I'm like, you
Yeah.
got to be kidding me. You're telling me that I don't know. Whatever, it's in the past. Should have made our pens.
Our women's team is just in a weird spot because they're all like
Old
either
or
aging
young?
out or super young. So,
Trinity
we'll see
Rodman,
in-
time for
dude.
the next regime.
yeah, we'll see
Where
in
it's at.
2027. Sophia Smith will be insane. We
next
had that one
Alex Morgan.
teenager who played in the group stage.
Mhm.
She'll be really good.
Yeah. You think Alex Morgan's done, or do you
Rodman.
think she's going for another World Cup?
There's no way she gets another World Cup. I don't think she'll want to.
How old
Yeah.
is she?
That's true. She's not in her 30s, right?
Yeah, she's in her 30s.
Was she like 32 then? Probably.
I don't know.
Tell you what though, bad.
Hey,
She's a mom now.
hey. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's 34.
Yeah, she's done. She ain't getting
Didn't
one.
realize she was
She'd be
old.
38 if she played again.
Makes me feel kind of old, honestly.
Makes you feel kind of old.
she was a Nickelodeon.
Rapino is 38. So I guess Morgan
She'll
could
probably play in
one.
the next Olympics and then be done.
That would make sense to me. Yeah, she'll probably
That's in
come
2
off the
years now,
bench.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah, because how that's playing out is the World Cup's every.
Well,
4
no, it's next summer, right?
Is the Summer Olympics next summer?
It might be. Son
Yeah,
of a gun. I
Because they
tell
were
you
supposed
what.
to be in 2020 because they got postponed.
Ooh.
You're right. So yeah,
So it'll be in 24.
Yeah,
Crazy.
no, I would. I
Literally
wouldn't be
Olympics.
surprised if next year's her last year. 35, especially if they win the gold medal, go out on top.
Well, are there rules for the Olympics
You're asking the
for
wrong man.
ages?
I don't think so.
You need to be asking that. No, it shouldn't be. Actually,
Because the men's is like
20.
U23, right? Something like that.
It's like the oldest you can be is like 25 or something.
I'm gonna look it
Something
up.
weird.
I'll let y'all know.
Well, yeah, it's definitely for sure like a more youth movement.
Typically,
Yeah. Does anyone know how Team USA did in basketball last night? I saw one Austin Reeves highlight. Yeah. I saw one Austin Reeves highlight. It was he subbed in and canned a three right away against Nigeria or whoever we played, and it was only 20-14 at the first quarter.
Yeah,
And we were up. Because I looked for it everywhere, and then no one had a highlight or anything. So I probably could have Googled it on YouTube and watched the highlights, but didn't think about it till now.
this says it's 23 for men's and women's,
Oh,
but that doesn't feel right. I feel like she won a gold medal fairly recently.
I don't know, dude.
23.
Yeah, it's to keep it competitive and exciting for everyone.
Interesting.
Every team is allowed to have 3 players older than 23. Okay, that makes sense.
That would explain it a little bit.
Older than 23? Yes.
Wow.
You have 3
For
players.
the
older
women's
than 23.
competition, there is no age limit, though.
Cite your sources.
Google.com.
Soccernovo.com.
Metroleague.org says there's a
Nope.
maximum age limit 23 in men's and women's soccer. The rules put in place back in 1924.
I don't know, man. Why is there? Most players were still developing physically and mentally. Yeah, man, I don't know. What's that article saying? That new section that says can players over 23 play?
Same thing it says 3 over 23. All right, where are we going next? Do we have anything else? Soccer, baseball.
Brady, do you want to hit us with your parlay?
So I made my parlay late one night initially. So the numbers I put in the group chat earlier and what the numbers are sitting at now are drastically different numbers.
Do you want to end with that?
Again, you have anything else?
Do you remember what Anthony Davis's contract was? 3
Like
for 168.
No,
I don't know. I think it was like $60 million a year. I mean,
Or
like,
one.
Here, how about I look?
I was going to say, I thought it was like 183.
That's why I asked you.
What was it?
3 and 186.
Okay.
I was-
So
I
how
was-
much is that a year then?
I was just gonna let you find it.
How much is that a year then?
3 and 186 would be at least 60. 60.
Two.
Like 62
No,
point.
if it's 3 years, it'd be less than that, right?
For
No,
186.
I can't do
Two
math.
times 3 is what, Brady?
Yeah, I can't do math.
6. And how? What's the end number in 168?
186.
Yeah, for some reason in my
What?
mind,
I really
I
don't
was
care.
thinking it ended in 8.
It
and
got
I messed
extended.
up.
Congratulations.
So there's that.
Okay, you want to actually talk about it? since
Bluffton
it's your
University, ladies and gentlemen.
don't care.
Bluffton University.
You got extended. That's fine, I guess. I don't know. No clue what the next few years have in hold. I'm guessing LeBron's going to retire in the next 3 years, probably.
His 4 years as a Laker, he played 62 games in the 1920 season, 36 games in the 2021 season, which was COVID. So that was already shortened. 40 games in 21-22 and 56 games in 22-23. That worries me for somebody who's going to be making 60 plus mil a year. But if we don't care about it, go for your parlay.
All right. So I said this a little bit ago. Numbers a lot different than what I put in the group chat earlier.
That's okay.
They
don't know the
So
rules.
8-leg parlay on division winners. $10 would win $3,391.36.
That's a good investment right there.
Yeah. So
I agree.
In the AFC, the Bills, the Bengals, the Jaguars, and the Chiefs. I feel pretty good about all of those ones.
The Jaguars. Who's in
Well,
the
you
division?
shouldn't because you didn't list the Browns.
It's Jaguars, Colts, Texans, and Titans.
All right. Well, who else is gonna win it?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's either gonna be the Titans or the Jaguars. So I think Trevor Lawrence will play well enough to where Jaguars will win the division again.
Two of those teams are intentionally fighting for last place. Nobody knows what the Titans are doing.
Exactly. The Bengals are really going to be contingent on if and when. Well, obviously it's going to be when, but like how soon Burrow comes back.
Well, the Titans are trying to be good. They just signed DeAndre Hopkins, so they're trying to be good.
Oh, I guess that helps. I forgot about that.
I have no faith in any of the quarterbacks on that roster.
They'll probably just start Ryan Tannehill again.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I just don't have faith in them.
Apparently, Malik Willis is outperforming Will Levis, and Malik Willis couldn't even outperform Josh Dobbs last year.
What a time to be alive.
Yeah.
Again,
So it
I
is
was
Ryan. It
celebrating-
is Ryan Tannehill once again.
Again, why I was celebrating Will Levis not becoming a Patriot.
Yes,
Josh Dobbs is still in the league.
he was last. He was last year.
Somewhere.
He's our backup. What do you mean?
Is he back with he's not with the Browns, right?
Yeah, he's our backup.
I thought Kellen Mond and GTR were your backups.
What? No, I could have sworn that we re-signed Josh Dobbs.
I said I know somebody signed him. I just can't remember who it was. I mean, you might be right.
I don't know. He won't be lasting long. DTR is going to be your backup quarterback.
I was gonna say Kellen Mond might get the hook.
Nah, I'd be starting.
Facts.
Yep, we re-signed him.
After the first
I
5
know
weeks,
it.
Deshaun's not going. Yank him. He's done.
Out.
DTR season.
Yeah, so off on a game so Deshaun starts 0-5 and DTR goes 12-0 down the stretch.
Yo.
Exactly. And then it's just going to be another wheel of Bailey Zappi and Mac Jones.
But a lot funnier because
Oh, how the tables have turned.
That's a fact.
The tables have turned.
I don't care if Deshaun Watson has 2 broken legs. We're paying you like 50 mil a season. Get out there.
Get out there. Well, yeah, because didn't they pay him like $1 last year or something like that?
We paid him like either $1 million or like a little less than $1 million last year.
Like the league minimum.
So now you're making the big bucks. Get out there.
55 million.
Figure it out.
4 years.
That's crazy.
All he's got to worry about is turning around and handing the ball to Nick Chubb. That's all he's got to worry about.
No. They're becoming a
Correct.
pass first offense now.
Yeah, but if they have any brain cells,
Shut up, Brady.
if they have any brain cells, they'll just worry about turning around, handing it to Nick Chubb, and just letting him get like 6 yards of carry. And then when they get to the red zone, play action, Njoku touchdown. They got to take a page out of the prime Titans playbook. Run the ball the whole time.
Correct.
Oh, they stopped it once. Watch this. Play action touchdown. Dab.
Damn. Is that what they were doing?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like,
Back in the day when AJ Brown was still on the Titans.
Hey,
so
Should have paid the
Brown's a
man.
dog.
then my NFC
Definitely should have paid the man.
have the Eagles, the
Probably
Saints,
see it
the
2 times a
Vikings,
year.
and the 49ers.
Say it again.
The Eagles, the Saints, the Vikings, and the 49ers. The Lions are actually the betting favorite for the division.
Yeah. Eagles.
Yeah. NFC
Yeah.
is a toss up. I just never had back-to-back winners though, so that's
Yeah,
interesting. Good luck with that one. That's all I gotta say. It's a mosh pit over here.
Just say-
It's like I still have time to change.
Eagles is
it's a
kind of a
mosh
weird
pit.
one.
It's a mosh pit in the NFC East.
The whole NFC kind of sounds. So what were the next? What's the next?
The
one?
NFC
The
South.
Saints, which
The Saints is
that's
kind of.
Saints, Panthers, Bucks, and it's the Falcons.
I mean, it should be the Saints. I don't know if it's going to be. It should be.
The Panthers are plus 400. And it's like low key tempting against Bryce Young.
Do
and
not
balls.
do the Panthers. Don't do the Panthers. I'm just gonna need to remember these teams so I don't pick any of the players from those teams.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So, what was
So
that? What was
Brady
that for the
doesn't
Saints?
screw my team over.
The Vikings.
The Vikings and the 49ers.
Who's in the Vikings division?
That's Lions, Bears, Packers, Vikings.
That'll be an
But
interesting one too.
I'm on the fence between the Lions and Vikings. I don't know.
Hey man, you never know.
Is there a stipend
You
if
might-
you get first rounded that it doesn't
might-
count, or
You might take Love at the end of the draft, and he might come out and be a stud.
I want to know what love is.
Right, Clayton?
You know,
No, wrong.
it's gonna be great. All Jordan Love has to do is the
No.
same thing. Just turn around and hand the ball to AJ Dillon and
Aaron Jones.
Aaron
yeah.
Jones, dude.
It's all fun and games until Jordan Love ends up being Clayton's last pick, and then Jordan Love balls out.
I'll take him.
Brady, I will shave off both of your eyebrows if I pick Jordan Love.
Well,
What?
he's taking it with the
That
first
might be
pick,
worth
man.
it.
First pick. Clayton's like, bro,
Now I'm
Guys,
drafting him in the
it's a
first
reach.
round.
but
It's a-
Jordan Love.
is he even a starter? Doesn't matter.
Yes. He's literally
Doesn't matter.
Gonna be
Get him
tough,
out
bro.
there.
Yeah. And then
What was the last one?
the 49ers.
Who
Like
are with the
the Rams, the Cardinals, and the Seahawks. Like,
That's a scary one because that could definitely be the Seahawks.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to be the Cardinals. I
how-
guarantee you that.
How bad are the Rams?
How
'Cause,
bad are the
they're getting
Rams?
Stafford back.
The Rams
Who knows?
are one decent year from Stafford away from being pretty good, just like they were when they won the Super Bowl.
Well, yeah, they won the Super Bowl and they sucked the next year.
Yeah.
So it's like
Figure out because I know Stafford got hurt last year.
Just look
Like,
at the
Rams-
reports.
The Rams are plus 1,000 to win the division.
Just
I'm
look at the
taking Seahawks
reports.
to win the division.
I wouldn't take the Rams because they lost their best cornerback in Jalen Ramsey. They lost that. Matt Stafford's coming off his elbow injury, and he doesn't even know if he can throw a football anymore properly.
Cooper Cup was
Cooper-
hurt too.
Cooper Kupp is hurt right now, but he's still one of the best wide receivers in football. But you need someone to get the football from the quarterback to the wide receiver position for that to be a thing.
And the running back's trash.
So in the
So running
grand
back
scheme,
room is
yeah,
trash.
in the grand scheme of things, you just need Matt Stafford to be good. I think Cam Akers will be fine. They brought him back, and I think he's going to be the main
Maybe,
tailback
eventually.
anyway.
Cam Akers is
He'll
fine
be
for the
he'll be
first 2
just
weeks.
fine. He'll be just fine.
We'll see if he gets there. I feel like I end up with either Cam Akers and or AJ Dillon every year, and they always underperform.
Well, yeah, because AJ Dillon's the RB2. But you could.
Yeah, but he was still supposed to be like their pass catching back, and then he would do nothing.
And the goal line back.
No, he's supposed to be majority powerhouse goal line back.
their
because
goal
Aaron
line
Jones
back.
is elusive. He's supposed to be. Because it was supposed to be AJ Dillon mainly
just
a
going off
goal.
of what
Yeah.
app do we use?
What's
What's the app that we use? What's it called?
Sleeper.
Sleeper. Yeah, I was just going off what Sleeper said.
Never listen to Actually Sleeper, especially when it talks about running backs, and the biggest running back on that team is he's the receiving back.
Maybe he's got better hands. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not in training
Yeah,
camp,
for
but I don't
running
care.
the ball at the goal line.
Well, he didn't do much of that well
Yeah.
either. So
Yeah, you'd Aaron Rodgers
The
doing
Packers
that.
were just
Naked
not that good.
bootleg.
What was the Packers record last year?
Not good. They're like 7-10?
Said they weren't.
that was
great.
gonna be my guess.
No way.
Wait,
They were
no,
like
did-
they were like 8-8 to end the year because the Lions kept them from making the playoffs. So
Yeah.
they finished like 8-9 or something.
Yeah, that's
They
how the-
both
that's how the
finished
Seahawks
8-9,
got
I
in,
believe.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
how the Seahawks got in.
that's great. Dude, dark horse is the Seahawks
Oh,
winning that
that's
division.
funny.
I think the Seahawks are gonna win that.
The Seahawks will win that because they added another good rookie running back to go with Ken Walker. It's literally perfectly set up for Geno Smith to just do half of what he did last year.
Well,
And
they also have
they'll
the
be good.
GOAT, Jackson Smith and Jake.
Walker and
Yeah.
Charbonnet are
They'll-
both.
there's
there,
gonna be
so
good
I don't even
wide
know what the
receiver
heck their
trio.
running back room is gonna do.
Zach Charbonnet, I'm not taking Kenneth Walker
Honestly, I'm
because
not
all of the reports about Zach Charbonnet are that he's really, really good.
well, and both of them are even hurt now too.
Yeah,
so, like,
and
it's a really large.
Ken Walker's
story.
got a deep tissue injury again. He started last year with a hernia. Yeah, I don't know. It could be just a carousel of running backs over there in Seattle, but the wide receivers should be really good.
Carlos Hyde.
No,
Roll Tide.
no,
baby.
it'll be
Roll
DJ Dallas or Travis Homer before that. If either of them are still on that.
No. Frank Gore and AP baby.
Yeah, you have to ask them to
Tide. About that.
take the whole bottle of painkillers before they go out on the ball.
2023, not 2013.
I was gonna say 2003, but that works too. But yeah,
Nah, Todd Gurley's making his comeback.
All
Thank
right.
God. He's gonna torch the Rams.
All three of those dudes are in shambles.
Do what Jamal Williams did to the Packers. Give him out of the playoffs.
I hope no one's picking him this year.
Who?
Jamal Williams.
I'll pick him.
You best believe Isaac's picking him.
Don't pick Jamal Williams.
Why not?
He sucks so bad outside of 5 yards.
So
But he also led the league in touchdowns.
Exactly. You take away his within the 5 yards. He was
but he's the lead back.
Zeke.
Yeah,
That's
but
what he was.
But he's the lead back now.
You have to remember, he's now going to be for the Saints what Melvin Ingram was, or Mark Ingram. Oh, Melvin Ingram's a defender.
You're close.
Because
Okay.
Kamara's never gone over 1,000 yards.
Well, no, because he's been used mainly as a receiving back,
Exactly.
and because they've been behind so many times recently, and just throw the ball the whole time anyway. And they end up just throwing like little screen passes for him to run out and get those yards
Yeah.
instead of actually just handing him the ball off when they can
Austin
just
Eckler.
start him out in open space. Exactly. I'm so excited for fantasy football.
Counting down the days.
Me too. We've been talking about it a lot in the chats recently, and I'm ready.
Yeah.
Ready to get
I think
back
this is
into
the
it.
least excited I've been in the last like 5 years, which is blows my mind. But
That's crazy.
we're gonna.
We
roll
also
out
don't
there.
like football. So.
Well, you're wrong.
Well, you're also the loser who said no, can't do more than $10. That's too expensive.
Well, that was when that was until I opened my
That's
Facebook account and
facts.
goes, oh yeah, I literally just won my entry fee.
We wrapping this up because man, I gotta use the bathroom.
Leo's got to go vote. I think that's the. Anybody else got anything?
ESPN's got something.
All right,
Not that we're gonna look
Nope.
at.
send us out, Clayton.
Thank you guys very much for listening to Hot Take Sports episode 101. Go check out episode 100, Century Mark, one of my personal favorite episodes we've ever done. Make sure to follow us on all our social medias at Hot Take Sports 16 and leave us your best hot take. Use code HTS at SeatGeek. Shout out Drew Siferd Racing, and we will see y'all next time.